But we have a lot of big events coming up this weekend. Good news is we have John Katz here. We've been talking a lot about Caesar's Palace, the apostrophe, no apostrophes.
No apostrophe.
No apostrophe.
You want to get the Sarno family going, talk about the apostrophe. They founded the place, their first thing is no apostrophe.
I love it.
Right.
And we have a big show there.
There's a very, one of my personal favorite shows in this city is coming in tomorrow night. It's Paul Schaefer and the Shifters at Cleopatra's Barge at Caesar's Palace. I love it so
Tongue
much
twister.
I can't even pronounce it. Now Paul Schaefer, you'll see there, worked for this man. This is his old boss, David Letterman. Paul Schaefer was the leader of the world's most dangerous band for 33 years on 2 different networks with Letterman. Tomorrow night, he tells me, and told me this yesterday, his old boss, without naming names, is going to be with him on stage beginning at 8 o'clock.
Whoa.
At Cleopatra's Barge. So if you want to find where the cool hang is tomorrow night and where we're going to be, I'm going to be there. Paul Schaefer's going to be there. David Perico's going to be his band leader. David Letterman's going to be there. Kenny Loggins is going to be hanging out too tomorrow night. So it's going to be a whole thing tomorrow night at Cleopatra's Barge.
What a great guest appearance.
It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait for this one. I can't wait to meet David Letterman.
Speaking of Kenny Loggins, also in town for another reason.
Yeah, tonight we're going to be seeing him in concert at Encore Theatre. He'll be here Wednesday and through Friday and Saturday nights, and his dark night off night is tomorrow night. That's what he's going to be with Cleopatra's.
Oh,
Encore
convenient.
Theatre, yeah, right? This is a whole symbiotic thing. Everything runs through the Katz column here. But yeah, we're going to go see him tonight. And he talked to me a lot about, if you read the column, about his film work. You know, he wrote Footloose and Danger Zone and or performed them from Top Gun and I'm All Right from Caddyshack. And he has a lot of great stories about how those songs helped save his career. So yeah, his first extended run in Las Vegas begins tonight.
Does he include some of those stories in the show?
What he's going to do is, it is exactly that. It's a storytelling show with a band behind him. And if you guys remember how Garth Brooks played that room, he had an acoustic guitar and told a lot of stories and did snippets of songs. It's going to be a lot like that, but with a real band. So I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Big events coming up, and we also have a big award coming up.
Yeah, we've got the Righteous Brothers and Victor Dre seem to have not a lot in common. Victor Dre is a nightlife maverick. The Righteous Brothers are rock and roll mavericks, but they're both going to be honored by the G2E Summit Casino Entertainment Legends on October 10th. They're giving them both Lifetime Achievement Awards, and it's really pretty much Bill Medley of the Righteous Brothers. The Righteous Brothers in their current form were at Harrah's showroom regularly, and but they were the first rock and roll act to play the Strip ever.
Whoa.
As a resident. In 1964, they opened at the Sands.
1964.
And that year, they opened for the Beatles on tour. The Righteous Brothers.
No big
And
deal.
Bill, if you want to get a good story out of Bill Medley, ask him about touring with the Beatles in 1964. He said it was great to walk on stage and have people screaming at you, "We want the Beatles."
Oh, yeah, but you're still sharing the stage with the Beatles.
Hey, Bill is rock and roll royalty and is a very funny guy. He can really tell a story. One thing he says is the Righteous Brothers were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame several years ago, along with Elvis Costello, which is true. So that's going to be a great time. And Victor Dre, obviously, for the past 21 years, has been at the forefront of the nightlife culture in Las Vegas. He opened Dre's After Hours at Barbary Coast in 1997. That was for the first bottle service, the first extended nightlife place that was open till 4 in the morning, and he still operates at the Cromwell there. So he's a big, big deal in that world.
So
and he'll be honored
that
also.
award is well deserved there.
It will be, and they'll hang it with pride because they both sides deserve that one. I'm going to be giving out an award that night too, but I'm not sure to who yet.
Okay.
To whom?
Well, stay tuned for that one.
Maybe to myself. I'll call an audible.
And we have a little bit of everything. We also have a new show at the Smith Center.
Yeah, I just saw it last night, On Your Feet. It's a production show that's the story of Gloria and Emilio Estefan of Miami Sound Machine. And I took in this show last night. It has a lot of local connections, primarily with Bernie Human, who's a man who's very well known in Las Vegas history as the manager of Siegfried and Roy for a very long time. When Siegfried and Roy opened, especially at the Mirage, Bernie Human did that deal in 1989 and eventually had them under a lifetime contract until the night Roy Horn was sadly dragged off stage. Bernie had been shopping On Your Feet to the Tropicana about 10 years ago. Then the economy fell apart, and the show seemed to be latent for a while, but he got with the Estefans and they shopped this back to Broadway. Now it's on Broadway and it's touring the country. It's a success story. It's a great show filled with great music, of course, great energy, some really terrific writing. And it's here through Sunday, and I really recommend it. Last night was packed, and Siegfried and Roy were there too. My friends were also there, so it was a thing last night, and a great experience.
All right, a lot of great events. Thank you, John. And you can always catch your column at the Las Vegas Review Journal. There it is.